All the cleaning's been... done, and your equipment has been thoroughly cleaned. There's a letter for... Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastian. If the Maker is merciful, he will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward. Who is this?
Surely you recognize the champion? Or were you too long from Kirkwall to witness the Canary attack?
My apologies, champion. I am Sebastian Vale, formerly of Starkhaven, more recently a brother in the Chantry under Her Grace.
That's a lot of armor for a mere brother.
I used to be Prince of Starkhaven. I've seen my share of battles. I have no interest in joining the Templars, though. I prefer to serve the Maker in both peace and war. Not only...
What?
My family was...
The Maker.
I just wonder sometimes... What?
You two sound...
I did not expect things to deteriorate. It has drawn more...
Anything.
And the champion, too, if you will.
I agree to nothing until I know what it is.
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She has sent an agent to assess. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
Don't you want an end to this?
Has Kirkwall not suffered enough? Imagine Hightown streets, filled not just with Meredith's Templars, but all the forces the Divine can command.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemy.
She is concerned.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell?
I was not told her. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of... this.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale. The room has been sealed since the Canary.
I can go with you now if you wish. I look... Forward to working with you, champion. I wish we could have met sooner.
Hello again, champion.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
Piece of cake.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies! Go down! Out of range! Got you!
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this. Are you Sister Nightingale? I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall. I have some experience in unconventional situations.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. She is an excellent queen for King Alistair. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Why did those mages attack us?
The Divine has long suspected that Kirk...
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
Well, to be fair, Blondie, a lot of those rebellions boil down to, let's feed outside help.
This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
We can work out our own problems. The Divine doesn't need to interfere.
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her. She will...
These mages are out of control. So you're tranquil. The solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you. Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
I've heard rumors about Starkhaven, you know. They say you eat the dead up there, and murder strangers in the street.
Why do I suspect that when you say you've heard rumors, you mean you've invented some?
6 of one, half-dozen of another.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I am surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You do no one any good if you're dead.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the...
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace.
Then, settle yourself.
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Welcome home, Sir. Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Qunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Talis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Talis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Talis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Edge? That's his name?
Feels like an ambush.
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
Oh!
Kill her! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Who the blazes is that?
sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Not one more step before you tell me who you are.
Ah, the suspicious sort, I see.
We get ambushed a lot.
Your timing is a little convenient.
Oh, I didn't arrange this, but it's no coincidence I'm here. My name is Talus, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Hain, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
No, I don't remember.
I wouldn't dismiss it out of hand. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You mean theft?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
There's always a catch. Nobody ever helps us unless there's a catch.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
We barely met, and I'm supposed to help you out?
Isn't that what you do?
She's got you there.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Hain. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
So, you trust this woman who just leapt off a rooftop into the middle of an ambush with the crows?
I didn't have anything to do with the ambush.
I wasn't asking if you did.
I'm pretty sure she's not a Templar, Anders.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Andrastes, dears Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
I think you want to move. Now.
Ah, the Champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Cahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, also I am told.
A chastened? Here?
Ah yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know of his people.
They traded in Lothering sometimes. My family never had a problem with them.
See that, Cahir? Now you have someone to speak to. It's so very chatty, let me tell you. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
I must say I didn't really expect you. I already have an Amel, you see. Or orc, I suppose it is. A Grey Warden, no less. How they have suffered the blight this long with specimens like her, I will never know.
Sister?
Perhaps you should join forces. to avoid any appearance of collusion between parties. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? They are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
The other hunters will need the head start.
Ah, confidence. I like it. Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
I never expected to meet you here, but I suppose it's a nice surprise. I never expected to meet you here.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Death is always...
Depending on exposure, it may take days.
I'll do whatever I can.
May Andraste keep you... A distillation of herb. May the make...
I never expected to meet you here, but I suppose it's an...
Please return to the other guests.
I wish you luck on your hunt.
Please, stop making such a fuss.
What do they do with the wyvern? Is that what they're serving at the dinner?
So these are the hunting grounds.
I take it we run around randomly shouting, "Here, wyvern, wyvern, wyvern!"
We just need to look for signs, and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is?
That's where the jewel is.
Need to get closer!
Invigorating, but I doubt that was the point of the hunt.
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory.
Good thought. Do that.
Foolish hound, get back here. I am told weavers roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them...
You want to just stand back and watch? Should be good for a few laughs.
Just ignore them.
Could be a trap.
Is that... wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
Add it to what we have already. Is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt.
I never expected to meet you here, but I suppose it's a nice surprise.
I think we found something. We've a hint of the beast. After it!
There is something in there. A nest, perhaps.
Andraste's name were those?
Ghasts. Cave creatures. They don't come out on the surface much, however.
Hungry for hunters, perhaps?
So cold. Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I've been trapped here since last night.
There are wyverns out here. By all rights, you should be dead.
Believe me, I know. The truth told, I'm not looking for the wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an environment. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods.
Maybe...
Rumors say they... But the mountain... I will try...
Toying with wyverns by choice. Idiots. These things are very nearly dragons.
The sooner we get the hunt over with, the sooner we'll be at the chateau to finish this. Fare ye well, the mighty hunter.
Sylvain! Here! Have you seen a pair of coursers? Have been... Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain...
I have no...
My dogs, man. They... Please, you must help. I've good coin for anyone who finds my dog.
A lot of blood. Would that be prey or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard that...
Maybe we could...
That must be the altar that weird old guy mentioned.
Need to get closer!
The ark is starting to get bored!
Varric,
You called?
I notice you don't have a nickname for me.
I call you Hawk. You've probably heard it once or twice.
But that's my name. It's not like Daisy or Blondie.
If you really want a nickname, I can oblige. I'm thinking about going with Killer.
How creative.
Only fools taunt creatures this size.
Never mind this lot.
Just how long has this Wyvern hunt been going on?
It's an annual tradition the Montfort down. They breed quickly.
And the Orlesian nobility is only too happy to help out.
It's a game. The Montforts are so close to the Empress, so anything that pleases them is worth pursuing. Plus, you should really try the Aquae Lucidius. You'll be seeing purple dragons in the sky for days.
No thanks. I'd rather remain effective.
40 crowns a bottle on the black market. Not that I've checked or anything.
Well, can't get a much clearer sign of our prey than that.
There you go, Hawk. It seems we're on the trail.
Wonderful. Oh look, something to drown in.
The Montfort family inherited this mountain from a clan of Navarran dragon hunters. Well, look, I think he wants us to follow him.
Watch it. Ghast hole.
A what hole?
A scholar might call it something else. But they don't know they're ghasts from a hole.
Oh no. Wyvern poison. I'm almost certain. Poor thing.
We'll have to leave him here.
We could tell his owner.
I can't say I really want to meet the source of that sound. If I ever write a book about how Nate...
Looking for clues.
Until you wash that off, Hawk, I'm going to stay upwind.
Ooh, nug bones.
You know a nug call?
You go elbow deep in wyvern shit, and I'm the weird one? Wait, what happened to the birds and everything?
Whatever caused all this devastation, I want to meet it.
Well, the trail suggests wyverns just love this place to bits. If we were going to find one, it'd be here. Yes, I think this would be the place to find a wyvern. And room enough to kill the thing without getting sat on. They're not stupid, though. We'll need some really good bait.
I want to be ready. I've always meant to ask, Varric. When we met in the Merchant Guild, you seemed to be waiting for me.
That's a statement, Hawk. What's your question?
Were you waiting for me?
Actually, I meant to catch you before you saw Bartrand.
But you knew I'd be there.
Maybe I wasn't obvious about this already, but finding out things I'm not supposed to know is pretty much what I do.
Oh, a wyvern kill. Some kind of holla or something.
We must have enough to bait a trap now.
Let's head to that spot we found.
Too far! Need to get closer!
Everything the old Huntmaster said we needed.
I don't think there's enough for a person, though. Maybe we can find a use for it.
Happy to be out of the deep roads for a while.
Not especially. I'm sure it's nice for you. These are your kind of people. No, that wasn't fair. I'm sorry. That was about me.
I know. And it wasn't fair for you either.
He looks worse. Do you think he's in a lot of pain?
He has a use for that antidote we made.
Who's a cute puppy? Right, the ideal spot to lure a wyvern because we want that.
Lay it all out. I'm bringing the Duke a trophy to talk about.
Yes! I mean, if you're sure. Let's get to it. We've a lot of stuff to lay out, for starters. Right, now the blood. What? The prey needs to be moving, doesn't it? Okay, I'll do the sound. You get ready. Don't look at me while I do this.
Was that good?
You want to do it? Didn't think so.
Out of range!
Bit poison.
Out of range! Need to get I'll deal with this.
If it isn't the Ferelden turnip. They say you are a champion of some backwater city in the east. Quite an achievement, I'm sure. I suggest you run along with your... Man, I paid good coin to be the one who wins this contest. It was my turn.
You had your chance, Orlesian, and you failed.
You dare talk to me in such a fashion?
You do realize this woman has nasty little thugs like you for breakfast, I hope?
More insolence! From a knife ear this time! I can't take no more of this. Kill them all! We can't say the Wyvern was too much for them.
Too far! It's too far! Need to get closer! Need to get closer!
Now, what is going on here?
Prosper! This blasted she-bitch tried to steal my rightful kill.
Now, is that any way to speak of the champion of Kirkwall, Baron?
This is your fault for inviting a stinking turnip in the first place. Your mother would be ashamed.
Says the man whose mother has slept with half of Valchevin. My apologies. Arlange has always been a cheat. What would you have done with him?
You're not suggesting...
Why not? You believe Arlange would have stopped short of murder, given the chance?
Something on your mind?
Just let him go. He's not worth your time, Hawk.
My word, such mercy.
He can't be more than he is, that's all. You've bested him.
It's your hunt and your game.
You hear that, Arlange? It behoves you to leave while you still can.
Fine.
Congratulations on finding the Wyvern. There will be a celebration.
You let him go? That was very merciful.
That's one way to put it.
We should go to the chateau. Time to practice your table conversation. Champion of Kirkwall? Fancy title.
It was,
So, do you get a stipend? They let you rule the city?
Not yet.
I'm in your debt, madame. Please accept this with my thanks.
Right. Done with the wyverns. And various nonsense. Back to the chateau.
We're here.
I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
I hear a butt coming.
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
Give me a minute alone with this guard. I'll get the key.
No murders. Or clobbering, or whatever you're thinking. It'll be hard enough getting out of here without some servant finding a corpse stuffed into an armoire.
We shouldn't all go together. These snooty nobles will make a scene.
Tallis and I will look for the key. In the meantime, scout out the castle for another way in.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last our mighty heroine. The champion of Kirkwall has the honor of first kill this day. To hunt the Wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate. A terrible risk. But the prize... I present to you this belt crafted of fine Wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Let's get to the celebration.
Impatient for the feasting? I can hardly blame you. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
I wouldn't expect a Wyvern hunter to keep one as a pet.
He is a great asset on the hunt. Wyverns are drawn to the scent of their own kind. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Hain. Enjoy a taste of Orlesian hospitality.
I see several men who might be captains in the Duke's Guard. One of them should...
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion. I'm mingling, Elegant. What are you doing here?
The same, of course. If one wishes to secure the most exclusive business contracts, what do you think of the party so far?
I'll be happy when I can get out of here.
You're enduring this trial.
We should...
Right.
My dear Hawk, do make yourself at home.
The famous wishing fountain at Chateau Hain. Mother had a whole collection of these Orlesian Caprice coins she wanted to cast in there.
She wanted to throw away a coin collection in the fountain? Why?
It's some sort of high society game. The more coins you can throw away, the more important you are, or something. It's very... Orlesian. I didn't ask.
I heard she ran off with an elf man.
Champion, I cannot thank you enough for your kindness to my poor Emile. I may have to enlist your service. When he was in the circle, he wrote to me every day. Now I get nothing, not a word.
He's probably just busy.
But what is he wearing? I cannot bear...
Isn't that the...
Champion, it's good to see you again. I'm sure you don't remember me. We met when King Alistair made his trip to Kirkwall. I'm Ban Tegan Gerin.
The uncle of the King of Ferelden visiting a powerful Orlesian duke.
Alistair dislikes hobnobbing with nobility, so I'm often his ambassador. I don't mind it. Usually.
Who is this one, Tegan?
I beg your pardon. Isolde, this is the champion of Kirkwall. Hawk, allow me to present our lesser Isolde.
Tegan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulce de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Messer Hawk. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
She can't be. You did well, Sir Fort Canary.
Perrin, stop talking. Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain.
Why not?
You don't get invited to fancy Orlesian parties when you marry an apostate.
Maybe I should open...
Can I help you?
It's far too windy for my companion.
Oh, it's a horror. She need...
There's no need for...
Leave him to me. A few more...
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
No use standing here. Let's search.
Right. Nothing. So let's find the servant. How many could there be? I can
hardly believe that...
Urge to kill rising.
Try one of the canapes. Clear that right up.
Sister Nightingale?
Champion, it is good to see you again under less dire circumstances. Tallis?
Leliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, we shouldn't take up more...
Champion, what a surprise. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
Serendipity, this is Sirrah Hawk.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
I think I've mingled enough over here.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh look, the champion of Kirkwall is here. Who's she with?
I heard that Lord Cyril has a different suit of weaver mail for every day of the week. Why is he talking to that old guy?
Another caprice. How many of these are there, I wonder?
Probably teaching him about dragon. My lord.
Would you care for a canapé?
Put what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
An excellent party. Sure.
Pardon me, Sir Guard.
Anything for the Duke's honored guests.
I have been insulted. The champion... The longer I wait out here, the more...
I can see this is a matter.
Oh, isn't that the Comtesse de Lancey? Why didn't she...
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives?
Wait, does it really?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and spring.
I'm not here.
No one is, Messer.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
Just do it. We haven't got all night.
So ill-mannered.
She's new to this. Come on. Later, you can tell the...
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they...
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on us.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better. She didn't have the key either.
So who does have this blighted key?
The servant says she gave it... Let's find him. So, Lord Cyril.
What do you think of the situation?
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Qunari leader.
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
You have never been to Chateau N, yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice. It's an old custom. My mother spoke often of Leandra. They were great friends when they were young. It's a shame neither could be here.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawk?
Tallis here has been asking such...
I suppose...
No, I don't have the cheese tray. You're mistaking me for it. I was hoping we could just...
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type?
Maybe he just doesn't like... Well, you've got one of those factors. What? It's your turn, Hawk. Go on.
This won't take long.
Just try not to make a mess of him, please? So good luck with that.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
I don't know what to say.
I've never had a vindictive temper, madame. Fetch me a glass of wine, and we will say all is forgiven.
Well, did you get the key?
No. Somehow I'm getting him a drink.
I've got a drink. There. Give that wine to Lord Cyril and just try to act casual.
Your wine, Lord Cyril. Words cannot express how sorry I am for the hard...
By Nage. Andraste.
You have it! Tell me you have it.
What do you think?
Good. Then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
This little plan of yours has been one problem after another.
Tell me about it.
Is it true the Duke Prosper knows the Empress?
Of course it is.
That should do it.
He's not hunting here.
What in the name?
There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us. You could have walked away.
Is something wrong?
I didn't want to kill him.
I've seen you kill several men.
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly, alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
Waste of time. Head straight for the heart, and make it help anyone who gets in our way.
Very well. And here we are. That could have been less trouble.
Shouldn't we get the others?
How? We have to do this while we have...
What in the name?
Let's get this jewel and get out. Are you coming?
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly, alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
This'll be quicker without guards dogging our steps.
I'm glad you agree. Let's go. This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
Or I could just knock them out.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are. Quickly, over here.
Hard in Hightown too. Even harder. Barrack will want to know about this.
Is someone there? Be hearing things.
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
Come this way.
Can't speak now. I've too much to do preparing the banquet and Leopold's dinner. You don't want to see her wither and go hungry? If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
There's a problem in the courtyard. Something about a poisoned...
A maker's...
This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
Or I could just knock them out.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are. Quickly, over here.
Hard in... Hightown too. Even harder. Varric will want to know about...
We're fine. Let's keep going.
Is someone there?
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
Is someone there?
Be quick, but careful.
Can't speak now. I've too much to do preparing the... If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
Tonight's not your night.
I think Leopold's going to be an unhappy wyvern after that.
I hope Varric shoots this guy when he finds him.
Hours in this armor, a man's gonna pass out. That's my bloody story.
All set. Here, let's move.
miniature painting. Bethany would love this.
What's the matter?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's simply find the jewel and be done with this.
Cursed rats.
We're fine. Let's keep going.
What was that scrabbling noise? What was that?
What does Babette want now?
Her tea was too cold.
Oh, of course. It's either too hot or too cold.
Or her bed's either too soft or too lumpy.
Nothing is ever just. Whatever.
Freckles. I'm sure Sister would...
Not to worry. I already have an escape route planned out. Quickly, over here.
Notice up. I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
An armor stand would serve with more distinction than you, maggots. This may be a garden party, but you will not be sipping fruity drinks and mingling. This is war.
That should do it.
These heartless slaves to fashion would wear your skin as a cravat if they could. Never forget that. Every one of you will be prepared for battle. Do not relax for an instant.
You didn't try the cheese, did you?
Are you joking? It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman. You dropped the pie.
I'm sorry, monsieur. It's all squashed and one of the hounds took a bite of it.
It's really not that bad. Just put it back on the plate and cover it up with some gravy.
Be quick, but careful. Careful. We don't want to bring the Duke's entire army down on us. to be seen.
Is someone there? What was that scrabbling noise? What was that?
I don't think I can do that.
I must be hearing things. Didn't see anything. Bugger Prosper's vault if someone got past. What was that scrabbling noise?
All set. Be quick, but careful. It shouldn't be much further. This is it. Why didn't he just hold his little soiree and...
It's never as easy as it seems, is it?
I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Something wrong?
I don't know.
Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
Wonderful.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I thought we were here to steal a jewel.
Then she didn't tell you. The elf is a Qunari.
You're Qunari?
It's complicated.
So what?
My, she chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the Heart from doing something we will all regret. She didn't. Leave her out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the Heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Asay hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasukulun. Take them away.
The elf was Qunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Qunari are not a race. They are a religion. What I don't understand is why a Qunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
True enough.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
So you came here to stop this Salit from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
What do you mean?
Salit was my best Rathari, the one who recruited me into the Ben Hasrath. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference. It doesn't matter now.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
You mean he'll hurt other Qunari?
Not every Qunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve what he's going to do to them. But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
You mentioned the Heart of the Many before.
But you said it was the name of the jewel.
It's also what Ben Hassrath means. Some people say we're enforcers, that keep the Qunari in line, but that's not it. It's hard to explain.
Try.
We're the soul of the Qun. We keep its spirit alive and protect it, from both outside and from within. Not every Qunari agrees, nor do they always do what is best for all. The Ben Hassrath remind us of our common goal.
You make them seem almost peaceful.
It's not always meant to end in violence. There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. I probably don't sound very convincing.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're one of these Ben Hassrath.
I am. Or, I was. Whether I ever am again, I guess that remains to be seen.
Is that why you're here? To redeem yourself?
Not to them. Doubt is the path one walks to reach faith. To leave the path is to embrace blindness and abandon hope.
Another Qunari proverb?
She who swallows wisdom in tiny chunks avoids choking.
So did you really involve me just because I had an invitation?
You were the only one on the invitation list who wasn't a personal friend of the Montfort family. And you're also the champion of Kirkwall, and a Ferelden with no reason to love Orlais.
And what was going to happen when all this was over?
I thank you, we go our separate ways.
You thought I was that stupid?
Truth? You're not exactly what I was expecting. I've heard a few stories about you. They don't quite do you justice.
Bloody Varric.
Perhaps if I'd done my homework, I would have known more about you. Given you the respect you deserve. Nothing I could do about it now.
I assume you have some sort of plan?
I always have a plan.
A good one?
Oh, ye of little faith. The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
We wait for a rescue.
Keep up, Varric. I'm sure we're almost there.
You've certainly quickened your stride in the last few years.
I found out there's a lot more to run from.
And towards, I hope. Speaking of which, to the rescue!
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
And you're fine. Of course you are.
Let's get out of here.
So, back through the castle then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
Here's your equipment, Hawk. Laying around in a locked chest.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I planned to take us through originally.
I never expected to meet you here, but I... Suppose it's a nice surprise.
I might.
It's up to you which way you want to go, Hawk.
Make her save me.
I'll help you either
I'll
way.
die in this place. Make her save me. I'll die in this place.
We're good to go.
Trust bless you.
Piece of cake.
Please help me, my lady.
Easy as
my
pie.
eternal thanks. There is no being.
That's the last of it. When I'm through with this hack, he'll wish he'd never picked up a pen. There's something written on the back of this page, Hawk. I think they're directions. Want to check it out? And this array of sculptures is known as scurvy bastards reflecting on modern life. After much reflection, they appear to have come to the conclusion, well,
I think that's enough. I wonder. I wouldn't be the first warden to have a portrait done. Oh, but I didn't see this before. There are directions on the backs of them. Talis is Kunari. But she looks so normal.
Just let me get you out of here. I owe you that much.
You still talking about that?
Kate, what? It's not every day I screw up so royally. I am new to this. Got everything from the chateau? The way those rocks look, I don't want to test this path more than once.
Now we know where the ghasts came from.
We'll have to fight through them. At least they'll slow down the Duke's men.
This has to be the place the directions were leading us. Let's finish this!
There's a lake? In the middle of the mountain?
The retreat needed to house hundreds of people during the Blight, if not thousands. Can't do that without fresh water.
But it's an entire lake.
Oh, that. I have no idea.
So it's underground. They happen. Only dwarves know these things.
Pay attention to where we're going. I don't want Talus get...
That's odd. I could swear there was... Trust me.
Talus!
The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage. The Duke is a fool. His enemies are posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing. Prosper can fight his own battle.
It's too far!
Missed! That would have been a nice shot, too. You didn't think I was leaving, did you? Go down!
Out of range!
That was bracing.
I thought you left.
Nonsense.
I could have done that blindfolded.
I said I'd get you out
All
of
right,
here, and I meant
I'll admit it.
Let's
I'm
keep going.
surprised the
The exit
Kunari
can't be
employ
much further.
thieves. They never struck me as the subtle type.
That's because you've only met the Anton. Armies aren't usually celebrated for their sneakiness. Also, shivs?
Yes, shivs. So how does stealing valuables from a pompous Orlesian noble fit in with your cue?
The eyes don't own the light, the mouth does not own the breath. Things are just things to the Q. They belong to everyone.
Even the Tome of Koslan? That was worth starting a war over?
The tome isn't a thing anymore. It's a soul, a purpose. Like Bianca, but with pages.
Got here. I think we're almost out.
And there's the way out. See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
Should lead out to the mountainside.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
After this mess you got me into.
You've been so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that hasn't changed. What Salit is going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours. It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
You've made your argument. What am I supposed to do with it?
Whatever you decide. There are two paths open to us. I hope you really do understand what's at stake. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you.
in our lodge. Getting your ass handed to you once wasn't enough.
You filthy turnip! You humiliated me!
He was persistent. I'll give him that.
Nobody is going to believe this story later.
Like Salit, but for sale. He must be close. Thank you for deciding to do this.
Thank me when we're done.
You could be dead. Or I could be.
Then one of us would feel very thankful.
Atas Shokra, Ben Hasraf.
Ebala Maras. Bendar Salit Asit.
Satarith Barak. Alat Kufir Abaz.
Atas Raval. Pana Hedan. Salit is already here. He's meeting with the Duke at the base of the mountain.
Then we're going the wrong way.
We need to get down there before it's too late.
Let's get this over with, Canary, before your assassins find us. Already I regret agreeing to spare them.
I have chosen my path. That choice should not...
Marshera! I am here to facilitate your deal with the Empress. Nothing more. Well, names, Your Grace. It's a list of names. What is the meaning of this?
You asked for a weapon. I am providing it.
We expected the formula for black powder, dreadnought plans, a map of Cunandar, anything. This is useless. Your Grace. Champion. I should have known you would turn up.
I've been waiting for this, Orlesian.
You have a lot of cheek, you insolent little wench.
Tell us.
I said I would stop you, Salit.
And I said I would slay you if you tried.
If anyone is to do any slaying, it will be me.
Kill them all!
You should never have...
What fine trophies making my home! Utterly appalled. Looking at the run, not take out Frost for back.
Did you get a little bird?
To me, Leopold!
Leopold?
Looking for you, my pet! Don't let that beast get
How sweet! He likes you!
to enjoy my trap, Ferelden?
Charge! Bait him! Drive him off the cliff!
Watch your stand! Please, take you! Let me give you a parting gift! Dear friends! Keep away from me! The Empress will hear of this! Orlais will burn Kirkwall to the ground! All of you will die screaming! I swear it!
It's up to you how this ends. I can help you up, or you can fall.
And that's why you don't waste your last-minute monologuing.
Atash Varin Kata. If the Duke only knew what he... Thank you.
What is the scroll?
This is a list of agents throughout Thedas. Qunari, like myself. Many of them have children, family, friends. They're people you wouldn't suspect. Some have even left a Qun behind. But if this list fell into human hands...
Would be killed.
The Arcune believes they knew the risks. But what about the innocents? I couldn't let this happen.
So what now? You aren't just going to leave, are you?
You think I would fit into your merry entourage? Maybe some other time, Hawke. I still have a few things to do, but I am grateful. I want you to know that.
You got what you wanted. Now go.
Yes, I suppose I can't expect anything more. Oh, before I forget. That was going to be the heart of the many. You'd find a jewel, while I'd go off and find Salit, and be back before anyone was the wiser. I suppose nothing ever goes like we plan, does it? Take care of yourself.
A safe assumption, given her nature.
And who is left to appease Orlais after a duke's murder at the hands of the champion of Kirkwall?
Prosper invited it by dealing with Tal Vashoth, possibly under orders from Empress Celine. Imagine the scandal if that was known.
If you believe a Qunari agent.
Well, that's the difficult part, isn't it? I don't know why Hawke helped Talus. I suppose she was pretty for a Qunari. Whatever the reason, I doubt it's the last we've seen of her. But what do I know? I just tell stories.
Good to see you again, sir. But also again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandor.